What's up, everybody, and welcome to ITG Daily, the show that brings you the hottest in gaming news. I'm Drew Bosley. You can find me on Twitter at ArtisticGamer28, and that's the one, the only, Scott Savage. You can find him on Twitter at Savage. Scott, what's happening today, buddy? Happy Friday.
Yeah, Friday already, but another week is down. I feel like this just keeps happening. We're in some time warp.
It definitely flies by. We've been busy, and last night we checked out the PlayStation State of Play, and that's the recap for today. Scott, was PlayStation State of Play our E3 event for the year? We'll take a look and we'll dive deep into that. But don't forget, you guys can always join us live over at twitch.tv/theofficialitg, as well as YouTube. But if you can't join us live, not a big deal. Hit us up later at insidethegame.ca, as well as podcast services and TV streaming networks around the globe. Scott, let's get into recapping yesterday's State of Play. Overall impressions, go. What do you got?
Well, I enjoyed the pacing of the presentation, and I think they went from topic to topic, new project to new project very well. It was pretty seamless. There was not a whole lot of developer commentary, if any at all, really. And we had a really big look at Deathloop, and that was a very exciting end off. That was a good way to end the show, in my opinion.
Right. They prefaced the State of Play with it's going to be a half hour long, which is probably their longest event so far. From there, they also went on to say there will be no God of War. No big surprise there. There'll be no Horizon Forbidden West. That makes a lot of sense. And no PlayStation VR 2 content. Or PlayStation VR, they said. Because what actually launched was Polyarch's started with Moss Book 2. Dude, Quill is back on a new adventure, and I am pumped. I was excited to see this. I'm watching it, and I'm watching, they're starting with VR content. And most notably known, Moss, which is one of PlayStation VR's biggest titles that they have. Moss has since then transitioned over to the Quest and other platforms, but they started with PlayStation VR, and it was nice to see Polyarch start things off. And I got a little bit of a read. I found all my notes today.
Go ahead.
You
had a very genuine reaction to that as well. That was fun to watch, because as it was being revealed, you're like, I think this is. I'm pretty sure that it is.
It's one of those. I love those surprising moments, right? They're able to kind of hold things close to their chest so that you get that surprise reaction. And man, I love Moss. I thought Moss was a fantastic title in VR. You actually sit there. You don't stand, which in a lot of VR games, especially as of late, I've been standing a lot. Where this one, you sit down and you kind of get into the world and you help Quill traverse the last game's castle and environments to, solve puzzles and get into combat and things like that. And I thought it was just an extraordinary VR experience, and one that I even put my parents into that one, dude. And they were like, "Whoa,
that's awesome.
like this is cool." And it's been a while since Moss has been around, so it's nice to see that in Moss, players built an extraordinary bond with Quill. They not only lifted her up, guiding her throughout gameplay, but they also reached into her world as their own character. Their every action had an impact. Players will return to the role in Book 2, with the story picking up right after things left off the following successful rescue of Uncle Argus. Their adventure continues with the revelation that a winged tyrant leading the arcane forces has turned its focus on Quill and is now on the hunt for her within the Hex Castle, where her uncle was held captive. Lined with dangerous terrain, challenging puzzles, and enemies twisted in fire and steel, Quill's journey will be trying, filled with triumph and heartbreak alike. But new allies, old friends, and their very nature of the castle itself can help as she works to save the world from a great unmaking. Dude, I can't wait. We did not see a release date. We did not see anything as far as when we're going to see that. Whether it's this year or next year, I really don't know. And taking a look at the trailer, Scott, I'm kind of feeling this is PlayStation VR, not PlayStation VR 2 that we're anticipating.
Okay, so that suggests that it's quite far along now, and within this year is certainly possible.
Absolutely. I think we'll see it probably holiday season. And as we kind of break down the list today, Scott, you'll see a lot of these games are coming out September. Like, dude, September in the world of PlayStation is going to be hot. There's a lot going on, man.
Yeah, it seems like they're stacking, but like you said at the beginning, is this the E3? They weren't there, of course, so this is kind of their venue to make announcements, but everything being so short range is quite exciting.
Yeah, without a doubt, that's for sure. Let's take a look. I'm just taking a look here, Scott. We seem to be a little choppy there, buddy. I don't know what's going on.
I'm seeing that my side too.
You are, eh? Which is never a cool thing to see at all. So I don't know why. I wonder what the hell's going on there.
No, it seems to be sporadic.
Right?
Sometimes it looks okay.
Yeah, I'm just waiting here for the load. Okay, we're gonna do this. Everybody, we'll be right back. It seems to be chugging a little bit here, and we're gonna fix that. So we'll be right.